The Nissan 370Z is, some would say, the last of the old school sports cars. Rear-wheel drive, normally aspirated, of course available in a manual gearbox. I had the opportunity to drive the car around Star Raceway, and somebody was crazy enough to put a couple of cameras in the car and put some telemetry on it. So I'm here in the studio to just record a bit of a voice to show you how, let's say, challenged I am in terms of driving a sports car around the track. So here we go, one lap of Star Raceway. The basic stats for the car: 245 kilowatts, 363 newton meters, 0 to 100, 5.3 seconds for the manual, slightly slower for the automatic. My biggest problem with driving around the track is I always turn in too early. You'll see the instructor next to me there asking me to wait later before I turn in. A little bit later in the video, you'll actually see him grabbing the steering wheel to help me out. Now have a look at this. Nowhere near the apex, not even close. If it were a round of golf, I'd be out of bounds. Terrible. Normally aspirated car, of course, rev it right to the rev limiter. Unlike turbo cars where you change a little bit earlier, you can use the torque a little bit earlier in the rev range. There, you can actually see the instructor grabbing the steering wheel. Now, he's not trying to get me to turn tighter. He's trying to get me to wait later before I turn in. Now, the automatic box in the 370Z that I'm driving is very good. You can see how quickly it changes down with my left hand. If you see it, you see me blipping down on this braking point. The manual gearbox would be better for the track. Automatic box, really not bad though. Now, I'd like to be able to brag and say, look how much faster I am than that other car. But the reality is that guy's on a slowdown lap and he's moved over to let me past. Happy with this last section here, hugging this left bend flat out, sticking to the left-hand side of the track. Good braking, good point to brake at. Nice turn in there. There I do find the apex. Nice progressive input of the throttle. Foot flat now, and off we go down the final straight. Happier with that. There's the 150 meter marker. I'm braking there at about 100. The good drivers will brake at about 70. They've just got 70 meters, that is. They've just got far more confidence on the brake pedal than I do. More side seat driving from the instructor there. We're having enough of that. And there we go, back onto the start finish straight, full throttle and across the line.